This week, we saw Fed Chair Jerome Powell speak to both the Senate and the House, and I did like what I heard. He spoke about progress on inflation as well as a weakening labor market, and those two things have really been reasons that the Fed's been holding out on cuts, and those rate cuts might be coming. You know, it is unlikely that we're going to see one here in July, but September is a definite maybe and actually looking somewhat likely. Speaking of progress on inflation, this week we got CPI, that's inflation that consumers feel, and it looked good for June. The core number that strips out food and energy looked good as well. Wholesale inflation, on the other hand, came in hotter than expected, which is not good, but it didn't really hurt mortgage bonds. Probably has a lot to do with what Jerome Powell had to say about future cuts. But going back to the job market, initial jobless claims fell, but that was likely because of the holiday week it was measuring. Continuing claims were still high, a sign of weakness in the job market, and it has come out that the BLS, which we've been saying has numbers that don't make sense, has been overstating job numbers by 50,000 a month. In other news, Adam reported a decline in foreclosures if you needed something to share with clients that are waiting on a crash. Next week, I'll have some updates on housing starts and permits. We're going to get retail sales as well as builder confidence from the NAHB. The market's already betting on a rate cut in September, so just hang in there. But have a great weekend and look forward to talking next week.